Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Pen Fans series. In this series, we ask pen fans three important fountain pen related questions. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel yet, make sure to do that right now so you won't miss out on a video anymore. Today, we have a really special pen fan because it is the CEO and co owner of the American brand Retro 51, and we are going to ask him three questions. So let's start right away. The first question that I have for you, Jeffrey, is how did you get into pens?
Well, I've always enjoyed writing with a rollerball, and particularly an all metal rollerball. And how I got into pens basically was just that's what I liked. I picked one up somewhere and started writing it with, and they've always been lower cost pens. And then in 2020, uh, I thought I lost a pen, but I thought it was stolen. So I Googled all metal rollerball and bought my first retro 51 and received it in and started writing with it and was very impressed with it and reached out and started talking to the owner about buying the company because he was going to close it at the end of 2020 with him when he retired. During that time processing it, going through all the processes, I should say, about buying the company, it came to light that I had never written with a fountain pen. So he was kind enough to send me several fountain pens, and I started writing with them. And it really, right now I have probably 75 different rollerballs on my desk, but I also have about 20 different fountain pens, some ink, some not, some retro, most retros, but some definitely not retros that I've really just enjoy the design. I enjoy the story with behind the pen. And along with, retros, I like stories. I like when a pen has a story behind it or a very cool designer or the really passionate owner operator manufacturer um, behind it. And the thing that I really enjoy about fountain pens is when you're writing, it really slows you down. And I don't know if it does that for everybody, but to me, it really slows me down. Um, everybody when they're writing, scribbling notes, their handwriting might be all over the place and stuff. But when I'm writing with a fountain pen and I'm journaling or writing out a plan, I focus on the letters and I focus on the words, and it just allows me to think through thoughts more completely, it seems. Um, and that's really what I really enjoy about fountain pens. And, sometimes I use a
Mhm.
more fine nib when I know I'm going to be writing a long, pages worth of stuff. And then if it's just, I want to do a mind dump and kind of be creative when I'm doing it, I'll use our new 1.5 broad nib and just really get fat with the lines and a lot of ink on the paper. And, um, so it's really enjoyable to me.
Mhm. Well, that's the most important thing, right? That you enjoy writing with it. Let's go to question number two, because what part of your job at Retro 51 do you like the most?
Oh, well, my whole background is operations, supply chain management, and things of that nature. While I enjoy that and I'm good at it, it's not my passion. So I actually went to school for architecture for a year. I think things through. My son is an engineer. I think things through like he does as an engineer, but I don't have the brain for math like he does. So
Mhm.
retro really touches on all the things I really enjoy. I love being creative. I used to draw a lot, but I can think things through, but I can't put it on paper. Luckily, I have
Mhm.
three very talented graphic designers that can do that and take my crazy ideas and put them on paper. Um, by no means am I the only one that has ideas at Retro. No, I mean, Retro is a group effort from everybody, and everybody has their input. We new designs, we show everybody, they voice their opinions. It's very important to me that everybody here has a voice. Uh,
Mhm.
my favorite part of the job, though, is actually building the culture here that we make pens. this is supposed to be fun. Enjoy your job. Enjoy what we're doing. Yeah, we're running a business, but at the end of it, we're creative. We're making things that people get in their hands, and I want them to love them as much as
Mhm.
we love every one of the designs we put out.
It's funny because you actually can really see that in the products back, the passion for the product itself. So it's really fun that you mentioned this. Let's go to question number 3, because the third question is, what is your top tip for someone that's using fountain pens?
Well, this is one that I think everybody that uses multiple fountain pens fail at miserably. So, in preparing for this, I was like, okay, what fountain pens do I have on my desk? And I started pulling them apart. Some don't have nibs in them. Some don't have nibs, no ink. Some don't. And I found like 5 fountain pens, 6 fountain pens that I didn't even know had ink in them. So I started cleaning them. You can always tell when people have fountain pens because they have ink all over their hands. Um, so, if you're going to use multiple fountain pens, you need to clean them, and because they're going to dry, and then you're not going to get the performance out of them. Um, a good cleaning regiment on those, or I think one of the people I know that uses multiple fountain pens, he basically picks 2 fountain pens he's going to use for the month, and then he uses those, keeps them in, then cleans them, and then uses 2 other ones. And I think that's
Hmm.
something that I'm probably going to have to move to just either that, or if I want to use a different pen, just because of our grip sections all go into the other pens, uh, just
Hmm.
pull out the grip section and nib and put it in a different pen. But that goes against some of my. I like ink that matches the pens, so I'm
Hmm.
not going to put a red ink in a blue pen. It just
No,
there's something that just seems against the rules. So there are some limitations to that.
I like that tip. I like that tip. Thank you for that tip, Jeffrey. Thank you so much for answering my 3 questions about fountain pen related questions. Everybody, thank you so much for watching. And once again, if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel yet, make sure to do that right now so you won't miss out on the Pen Fan series video anymore. Thank you again, and we see you next week.